It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight we kick off Week 3 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Second and 10. On play action, now McCarthy. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Oliver. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play, because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Out of the gun now on third down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be first and goal. Well, only their first drive, Charles, but they talked to us about needing to convert on third down, in particular not letting third and short opportunities slip through their fingers. Well, they were successful right there.
It also tells you that they're successful on first and second down as well, to get the third and manageable and make them able to pick up those first downs. Now here we are, first and goal. They got to like what they're doing on this drive.
Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. Shipley is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. Well, that turned out how they wanted. Run the toss play to the left side, go for that pylon, get in there.
And just being able to understand where the pylon was and sneak it in there, well done, well executed.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Eagles 7, Vikings 0.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
You look at this Eagle defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Here we go, set. Cowboy.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. But he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
70 Lions.
Here's McCarthy. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Bear in mind they had 2 interceptions last week, but that was in 4 quarters. They've got 2 here in the first quarter alone.
And the unsung people in this streak, the pass rushers, because most of the time, they're the ones that affect things in the pocket for a quarterback, trying to throw the football, rushing them, getting them off their spot, harassing them, and that allows the defensive backs, the linebackers, to swoop in and make the picks downfield.
And they're swooping. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches,
This is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. You look at this Eagle defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
This is an area of the game that they definitely have to improve because right now, against the pass, top 10 in the league. But against the run, that's where the struggles have come in. You've got to find a way to make sure they stop runners before they get started.
This is 2nd and 8. They'll run again with Mason. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. Third down at 6. Looking to throw McCarthy. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. McCarthy operating from the gun. This one complete. It's Devon Vele. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
To the ground with Hall. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8. A toss left side for Hall. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. To the air with McCarthy. That is caught. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very important third down conversion right there.
Why is your playbook change every game? It doesn't make sense.
The kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
No, I'm talking about I got a custom playbook, and my defensive playbooks and my offensive playbook, they switch positions every game I play. It kills me. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, I didn't get to play my week 2 game. I'm upset because I was out of town until Sunday late and didn't get to play it. He couldn't play that late. So he played the computer and beat me.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Throwing is McCarthy. Complete to Addison on the out route. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. They juked him. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll start with the option. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Straight ahead, Shipley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. The Eagles at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Okay, ready?
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Ready? 60 by 60.
McCarthy off the play fake. And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Yeah, that's not the defense I picked.
A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Well, with the problems they've had getting rid of the football in this first half, they've got to be over the moon that this is still a tie ball game. So here's where a quarterback has to move the turnovers to the back of his mind and focus on the present. And that's a good throw there to pick up a 1st down.
Well, I had cover 1 quarterback contained spy, and it's cover 3. That's nowhere near what I picked.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Now McCarthy. That's down the field for Jefferson.
Why?
And this is incomplete.
Who is that?
Good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
That is my freaking right defensive end. Holy cow. That was my 1st round pick this year. Holy cow. Yeah, down the field. That's weird. Oh. I don't understand why that happened. He's supposed to be blitzing on. I don't know.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hall want to give up the middle.
I could not get off that block. Holy boogers.
To the 46.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Cardinals just beat the Cowboys.
3rd and 3.
Yeah.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 40.
Who did he run into?
And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
It's...
Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Oh.
And they'll get him down as he's inside
Ooh.
the 40. Nothing open downfield.
I thought that was going to be a fumble.
For 11 and a first down.
Now that was an inspirational scramble for a first down, all the while absorbing a big-time hit. Well, we know the guys in the huddle appreciate what he's doing.
So he's a rookie?
How about the guys in the press box, the luxury boxes, the guy who
Oh,
signs
okay.
his checks, and especially the main guy with the headset on the sideline? I'm not so sure they like that so much.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Open man has got it, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the
I like your other linebacker, though. I wish we'd have got him.
yards there on the catch and run.
Another nice play there.
Was it Van Ginkel? Didn't he come from Miami?
And now they're set up
Yeah.
for first and 10.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's complete to
Ooh.
Shipley. It's going to be a nice pickup, but
Yeah, he's hurt.
takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Yeah. No, he's still in the game.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. To the right side goes Shipley.
Yeah, that shouldn't have. Nothing.
The interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Eagles 14, Vikings 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I got to change that. Good move.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, an interception's result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
I don't even know where that
Now it's
Yes. I surely hell don't know why I picked there.
straight ahead is home.
Oh, get off the block.
Oh, a heck of a move. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
See, that doesn't make sense. What is that? It's totally messed up.
Straight ahead, here's Mason. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes?
Wish I could get the trades that Philly got this week in Madden. It'd be nice, but they got a corner. Jair Alexander, if he's halfway decent.
Off-play action. McCarthy. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. A misconnection.
Yeah.
He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Operating from the gun. McCarthy. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further as they get him down well short of the line to gain. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
That's something else that's changed since the update. The punts are ridiculous, yeah. It's just unreal. Yeah.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
That's crazy.
Was to start the year at 0-2, and now they get the Thursday night game here in Week 3. So I don't know, does the fact that they're back out so quickly, Charles, help or hurt their cause?
Well, I say,
oh wow.
Because you always want a Thursday game early in the schedule rather than later, just because the grind of the season hasn't really set in yet. But also, if they can get a win here, they get a mini open week, recharge a little bit, and carry some fresh momentum into the rest of the season.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. They're going to look to throw. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
A run on first down with Shipley. Down to about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry.
I don't like that juke.
Now a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. He finds his tight end, got it. That's complete.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 25-yard line.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Back to throw now on first down.
Nothing there. That's not what I want.
Drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he got the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Now 2nd and 9.
Back to throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Oh, I stepped out of bounds. Wow. Oh, my gracious. Wow.
I am willing to bet
Unbelievable.
a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Mancovers are so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him.
I didn't use him enough to start with. I wish I'd have set him last year in the Madden, because I lost his superstar development. Because the line was horrible and everybody was bad. So
as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, I lost that. I should have set him.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends.
Let's go.
Another try for Barkley. And this time he is in. Saquon Barkley as the first half is winding down.
And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7.
Eagles 21, Vikings 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Oh, good return up.
Oh, kicker. Kicker. Rookie kicker. I got to switch that. He should be kicking off.
Special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
A final shot before break.
McCarthy. Another one on this play.
Oh!
Jefferson.
I thought you got down.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
I just can't. I don't have it. I gotta check change something real quick, sorry. There it is, kickoff specialist. Alright, yeah, good.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Here we go.
Bigsby with a carry to begin the series. And he gets 4.
Throw me 3 yards. Wow.
For a couple, it'll be second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Here's a 2nd and 7. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47.
Viking 18. Ready.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he stopped immediately there.
Brought down on the play by Kayvon Thibodeau. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
And the Vikings will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
I hate that throw. It's just timing, and it just doesn't work.
They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45.
Most of the time I play under it, it doesn't work. I don't understand that.
Starting the drive with Mason on the ground. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Looking to throw McCarthy. He gets it to Addison.
Oh my God, what are you doing, dude?
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in
Yeah, my safety just stood still and ran away.
Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Here's McCarthy.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Yeah.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Lookin 19. Viking 18.
On play action, now McCarthy.
My God, guys, it's man.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
He could fumble, you know that, right? Anytime.
You've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Throwing is McCarthy.
Oh, that's...
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12.
I couldn't get there.
Up of 12, 1st and 10.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet.
I guess I could have held triangle and maybe it would have animated it. I don't know.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Go. Crap ball 80. Let's go.
Off the bootleg.
Oh, crap. Oh,
End zone, but it's incomplete.
I don't know why that guy did that. That's not the play I picked either. No shape or form.
Every receiver was locked up.
I was in cover 2.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
On the give, it's Mason.
Gosh darn it.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
I guarantee you that's not what I picked.
Jordan Mason, his first
It won't show me.
touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are back within a score.
Eh?
Get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle.
He will stay in the game.
21-14. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
Oh my God, what happened there? He got stuck.
And all in all, pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive first. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
That shouldn't have happened. That kick out stuff shouldn't have happened.
Tyler Beatty, 65 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like
Why is Neal? That's weird. My backup right tackle's in. I mean, left tackle. No, it's right tackle's in the game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
Yeah, I need to check that anyway and see if he's hurt. No. Oh, that's Vikings. He's not hurt. Well, that makes sense. Say what? Oh. Oh yeah, I'm good.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Now a run here off the arc. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Here's McCarthy. Able to find the open man.
He's in the front too. Wow.
Makes the comeback route really effective.
Oftentimes
after you've
great.
The initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back. It's a really tough play to defend. Nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
play action. McCarthy.
Come on, Rook. Make the block. Yeah, he's done.
Second down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
They'll hand it to Mason.
God, I missed the freaking thing again. Damn! Daggone it! Overran him.
First down, Vikings.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores. But the running game
God, this clock is like slow as crap in the third quarter.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the toss, it's Hall. Dropped at the 35, but he was able to display the agility there. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
What just happened? I don't know what I did.
McCarthy off the play fake.
Ooh.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. This will be
The clock is just slow.
3rd and 4.
Oh, good play. I can't get off the block. He's a hokey.
They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
Well, partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation.
You talking about this year?
Coordinator dialing that one up into great success.
Now, I might be interested in him to take the Lane Johnson spot. That's for sure.
In motion right is Addison.
Don't go out.
Now McCarthy.
Oh.
This is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL.
What are we doing here?
2nd and 10 coming up.
19 Tiger.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And this one too low.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone is in a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
To the air with McCarthy. Now he'll tap this and run.
Oh, fumble!
Going to get to the marker as they stopped him short at the 14. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble.
Kind of feel like we should be in the 4th quarter already.
It's a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender,
We've literally been in this quarter almost 20 minutes.
Your coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
Oh, I didn't get my play pick. Oh, well.
Make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
No.
They'll run for it with Mason.
Get him. Let's go. Good job.
The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive...
Oh, get off one block. Come on, Barkley. Jump over him.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure.
That's the first time it's worked, to be honest with you. A guy ran it against me, and it worked great. And I was like, I like that play. I just wish there was a different play where you could run a bootleg with a quarterback out of it.
Here's a give to Bigsby.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Yes. I thought I called it, but I was like, I didn't call a timeout. Okay. You know, it says I called timeout. I don't know. I took one on, oh, that's not what I want to do. All right, clock, run out. It's not what I wanted.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
The 27-yard line.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday night prime time.
It was a long quarter for us to just score 14 points.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now a toss right to Barkley.
Dude, you got to block one guy. That's all you had to do, rookie. Ah!
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to
That's a good play, but he didn't block.
So they can't run the football.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. He's to the 15.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Eagles look like they're about to put an end to their two-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
35. Vikings 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. In trouble, and he's taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
You can almost see all the defenders rubbing their hands together with glee because we all know they relish the chance to bring down a quarterback of his caliber. Anyone who brings him down has plenty to talk about. Not just a sack, but a big win built off the efforts of this defense.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. 60 Going for it. Here's McCarthy.
Oh, I couldn't get there. Good play. Daggone it. I just couldn't get there.
First down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now.
I just couldn't get over.
Don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
They'll look to throw again. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
I had Tim double covered there.
You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Back to throw again. Pass complete to Addison.
Get off the block.
Dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down.
Wrong. That's not. That's not the play I wanted. Picked the wrong defense.
To the air again, McCarthy. This one brought in by Jefferson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. McCarthy.
Oh! I was trying to strip it. I kept hitting the strip button. I guess that's what it worked.
Which side has been the more physical one? It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
I don't like this, but I'm gonna try it.
In search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
He ain't even in the game. Oh, good play. Yeah.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Did I get it? That's not the play I picked. Unbelievable.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Well, let's try that.
Now the offense is not
Tell you what.
the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's all good.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy.
Oh, good play. I couldn't get back there. I was trying to cheat that slant.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
He just doesn't have the speed. He's got the power.
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Vikings 21.
2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up.
I had with him the other day and returned it for a touchdown.
And let's face it, it was executed.
I think it was last year.
Bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in a situation.
All about the numbers, aren't
All
you?
about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
See, that's not. Oh, good tackle.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around.
It doesn't make sense.
Second down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Here's 2nd and 7. He'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Slot.
8 yards that
Ooh.
time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do?
I couldn't get the play off. My God, that took way too long.
The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Check out.
Now a handoff to Bigsby.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever
I've never seen that before. I don't want to try it, though. But
important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees, and the offensive guys are just
I have to try that in practice, though.
We've got them now.
what in the world was that? Get out of the way, fullback.
Way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
That's not
They'll
work.
try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Let's try this again.
Their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter.
70 Lions.
On the carry, Bigsby.
Why is Bigsby in the game?
And brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Mm.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on the field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Trying to take this home. They'll run.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
The kick by Elliott is good.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
A beautiful fake.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said,
If he catches, woo, I knew what that was. I've got that in my playbook too.
But overall, though, they were just out.
And sometimes it works.
Going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Yeah.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Oh, wow. I overthrew a guy one time, and I thought I was going to break my controller. He was wide open. There was nobody there. The back judge, and that was it.
And they'll try to run the option here. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw a defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
From the gun on 3rd down. McCarthy.
Oh, good play.
Deep downfield. It's caught.
Why are you getting beat deep when I have over-the-top coverage on?
Vikings. A great play there. 77 yards.
Yeah, I had over-the-top coverage on. I don't make...
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Well, you thought wrong, Colonel Sanders.
McCarthy going to look to throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Good game, man. Good luck to you rest of the way.
Well, things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles. And, for them, a really nice victory in a high-scoring output.
You're right about that because so many times we'll see teams come out slow and take a while to get going, and points become a little bit harder to score near the end of the games, as we know, because everyone tightens down. But no such issues in this game. The scoring started right away and held up at a steady clip the remainder of the game.
So for the Eagles, their end of the win